Okay, let's find a suitable location to begin this video. I feel like this video is going to be an interesting one. Oh god, I probably need to restart the server. Hang on. Okay, let's try this with a better view distance. Oh god, I have no idea how to start this. I'm not very good at recording, and I'm even less in practice than last time. I'm also cold. That isn't good. Oh well. Hello, wonderful people. I don't know actually. This is the next Louvre update, and I know the previous one was months and months and months ago. Wait, was it? It was probably in January sometime. I don't even know, but this is the next one. I know I said in the last one that I do these weekly, but that ended up not happening due to many circumstances, so I guess this is the next one. Going forward, I'm probably going to try and do this monthly, because that's way more realistic for me, and not a lot of work gets done on a weekly basis, so there we go. You'll have to ignore the chicken apocalypse that's going on with the server. I changed the settings around so we could do some investigation into how farming works with plants and also animals, and now all the chickens in the world have decided to spawn in here, but they're fine for now. I'll eventually sort them out. I know all I have to do is create a region for the Louvre and deny spawning, but it's a lot of work. I used to have someone else to do that for me, and that person isn't around anymore, so it doesn't get done. So yeah, I don't know what stage we were at the last time that I'd done a video, but I think at the last stage I was working on doing an update for the walls, and I remember the video starting at this corner over here. Oh god, there's so many chickens. It really annoys me because all you can hear nowadays when you're building is a load of clucking, and it goes on forever. It's just endless clucking, no matter what. I also increased the server's view distance, but that didn't seem to do much, so you'll have to put up with seeing whatever I can see. But yeah, probably about 2 months ago, I finished the outside wall for the Louvre, which is impressive. I never thought I'd get this far, but knowing I had a deadline, even though I didn't meet that deadline, it spurred me on to do things that I was afraid to. There's a minecart down there. Yeah, I need to get rid of those minecarts in the solid world. That isn't going to do the server a lot of good. Oh no, it's loading. Why is my internet so slow today? But yeah, I think in my last video, even this area wasn't done. Or maybe it was slightly, I can't remember. But I know I did record a few videos and they were scrapped for reasons. But yeah, the Study Court Large is sort of done. We've got the walls marked out and everything, which is an achievement. I had my lovely assistant help me with that sort of thing. But yeah, apart from all that, the actual outside exterior walls of this building are marked out now, apart from this one. I got to this one and thought, no, I'm done. Now I moved on to a different area. I also moved some bits around of the entire Louvre, which is why you see these slices that are missing. I think I shifted it this way towards the garden end, and I also shifted it long ways towards the side of the pyramid, which the evidence of is still here somewhere. Yeah. I moved it all. I did saw someone like open the legs of the Louvre, and that didn't. No one got the joke. It's really sad. Yeah, I moved the Louvre open that way just to fit more of this wall in. Oh, that's what I was doing. Last time I did this, I was working on this wall. Oh, forget the Loch Ness Monster. This was an interesting thing, yeah. I was trying to fit this wall in. It just wouldn't fit after lots of work. Actually, I think this will fit, but the wall opposite, this side, didn't fit. So I extended it by 3 blocks, either side of this pavilion, and that's how that worked. So the courtyard's actually bigger than last time. I love how when I do this, you can see all the chickens that are spawned through the floor. In all the different layers. That's terrible. Oh my god, chickens. Yeah, apart from that, what I've also been doing is working on the Carousel de Louvre. And also replacing blocks. I think this hall looks... Am I losing night vision? Hang on a second. There's no lighting in any of these areas currently, so that's probably not going to do video a lot of good if I don't have night vision. But yeah, I replaced these areas with the... Oh god. Never mind, don't worry about that. These walls here used to be some kind of stone brick. Oh, this one exactly. And I replaced them with the modern version of limestone because I just thought it'd be so much better. I really need to stop looking at all things. But yeah, these are replaced and it looks a whole lot better. A lot less grey. My kind of thinking is that in this world there'll be plenty of times for us to make malls and stuff using a load of grey tones, so... Well, this is actually made of limestone. Let's make it be made of limestone. It's a lot better. And in the first time of the Louvre's history, there's actually a carousel. And 1,000 chickens. But yeah, these parts are still under construction. They need windows and stuff. This pyramid needs texturing, like the other one. The other one has really nice texture. This one has just got default square textures, but I will deal with that at some point. And, oh, I'll go down here first. A majority of the actual shopping district of the mall is actually in place. I done these windows yesterday, which is quite an achievement. I wasn't expecting to, but I did them anyway. And there's also a second floor which was done yesterday. And this actually goes out to the entrance up here. Out onto the road and the outside of the Louvre. Oh god, sun. I hate the sun. But yeah, a majority of the commercial areas are actually, if not in place, at least marked out for this area. I know there's another tunnel under here, another escalator down, and that's going to be a nightmare. Yeah, there's the old walls, the area that's up here, and that goes down here and back to the original hall. These chickens are really distracting because when I have nothing to do I just wander around in circles and collect their feathers. I must have collected thousands of feathers so far. They bother me. Yeah, the thing I'm working on right now is actually making decorations for this area. I hate these doorways. I hate anything that sort of fades into one pixel, like this point here. It shouldn't be like that, but I haven't got enough space to fix it the way I should be fixing it, so it's going to have to stay as it is. And I actually made frames for these doors that fix that issue. They've got cute little frames, but I don't know whether so far to make them into... I was going to say nude looking frames, but they're not nude looking, are they? They're sandstone? No, limestone coloured frames. I don't know whether to make them of limestone coloured frames or to be the colour of the window frames and all that. So that's going to be... I want a second opinion on that. What else have we got? This actually took ages, this area. Mostly because I changed it so many times. I built the first area and then it wasn't... I think I built it fully to scale in the way it should have been built, and then it went so far this way that it extended underneath the road, so that wasn't any good. So I ended up removing a few shops in the middle of these sets of shops, which don't affect anything too much. Yeah, it was this area. There was one shop, and then there was this door area, then there was... This is the wrong side to be doing it. Yeah, so there were 2 shops along here before this gap. There was 3 shops, but that didn't fit into our structure, so I just removed a shop. We don't need that many shops anyway. Excessive shops are stressful. So what I've been doing now is working on some details for these shops. So firstly, my system doesn't get lost, which is a big thing. This is how bad it was. Last night I said to them, follow me down this way. And I said, when you get to the big gap on the left, turn that way. And then I realised I made a mistake because they're mostly idiotic. And I expected them to turn into here. And I meant for them to turn into the next one on the left, which was, I wanted them to go down here. Instead, the next thing I hear is, am I supposed to be in the toilets? So, which is down here. So not only did they not turn into a large gap on the left, of which there was two, they turned into a small gap at the end on the right, which, no, for God's sake. Who hired these people? I blame Jared. And obviously this top floor needs a lot of work, which is currently underway. What I'm trying to do now is build out the back of these shops, because the fronts of them are done. I'm trying to... I think I did actually. At the back of these shops is the walkway and storage rooms that allow access to their back ends. Actually, I think if I... Let me bust out the ceiling here. I also started on a very generic structure for the carousel. It's not a carousel, is it? It's the arc. Yeah, I don't know what it is about this arc, or the start of it, but I don't like it. It reminds me of something that I would have built 3 years ago, and it bothers me, but it will do for now. It's the right size, so it'll mark out where it is meant to be at least. Okay, for the next update, I'm definitely loading this into single player, because it loads so much better. And I'm running out of night vision again. Great. Have I been recording? I've been recording for 18 minutes. What the hell? Yeah, this isn't good. This can also go.